Welcome to Classic Books Recaps, where the greatest stories ever written are brought back to life in minutes. Whether you're revisiting a favorite or discovering a new classic, you've come to the right place. Remember to hit subscribe and join us on a journey through the greatest novels ever written. Now, let's dive into today's story. Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Our story begins at the Admiral Benbow Inn, a quiet seaside tavern in England run by young Jim Hawkins and his parents. One day, a mysterious old sailor arrives. He is rough, scarred, and secretive, with a heavy sea chest by his side. He calls himself Captain Bill, though Jim later learns his true name is Billy Bones. Billy Bones pays Jim to keep watch for a one-legged sailor, a man he fears above all others. The captain spends his days drinking rum, singing sea songs, and frightening the inn's guests. But his past soon catches up with him. Strange, seafaring men arrive at the inn, asking questions. Jim realizes his family's quiet life is about to change forever. One night, Billy Bones suffers a stroke after being delivered a cryptic warning, a piece of paper marked with a black spot, the pirate's symbol of judgment. He dies soon after, leaving behind his sea chest. Inside, Jim and his mother discover gold coins, a pistol, and most importantly, a map. A map to a hidden treasure. Jim takes the map to Dr. Livesey, the local physician, and Squire Trelawney, a wealthy landowner. Both men recognize immediately what it means, the legendary treasure of the infamous pirate Captain Flint. Excited, Trelawney decides to fund a voyage to recover it. They hire a ship called the Hispaniola and recruit a crew. Among them is the ship's cook, a cheerful and charismatic one-legged man named Long John Silver. With his friendly manner, his parrot squawking pieces of 8 on his shoulder, and his helpful attitude, Silver quickly wins everyone over, including Jim. But little does Jim know, Silver is the very man Billy Bones had feared. Silver is not just the cook, he is also Flint's old quartermaster and a cunning pirate with plans of his own. The Hispaniola sets sail. At first, the journey is smooth, but Jim begins to notice troubling signs. Late one night, he overhears Silver speaking secretly with other crewmen. Silver reveals his true nature. He plans to lead a mutiny, seize the ship, and claim the treasure for himself and his fellow pirates. Shocked, Jim rushes to Dr. Livesey and the captain, Smollett, to share what he has heard. Now aware of the danger, they quietly prepare defenses. They cannot confront the pirates just yet. They are outnumbered. Instead, they must wait, watch, and bide their time until they reach the island. At last, the ship reaches Treasure Island. It is a wild, mysterious place, filled with dense forests, rocky hills, and a sense of danger. Captain Smollett allows some of the crew, including Silver, to go ashore. This divides the mutineers, giving the loyal crew a small advantage. Jim, driven by curiosity, sneaks off the ship in a small boat. Alone on the island, he witnesses Silver's cruelty firsthand. When one sailor hesitates to join the mutiny, Silver murders him without hesitation. Jim realizes just how ruthless and dangerous the cook truly is. Fleeing into the woods, Jim stumbles upon a ragged, half-mad man named Ben Gunn. Gunn was once a member of Flint's crew, marooned on the island for years after a failed mutiny. He reveals that he has already found Flint's treasure and hidden it. He promises to help Jim and his friends if they will take him home. Meanwhile, Captain Smollett, Dr. Livesey and the loyal crew abandon the ship and establish themselves in an old stockade on the island. There, they raise the Union Jack and prepare for a fight. Silver and his pirates, furious at losing control, launch a series of attacks. The fighting is fierce. Cannon fire, musket shots, and hand-to-hand combat erupt around the blockhouse. The loyal crew suffer losses, but they hold their ground. Smollett proves to be a steady and brave leader, while Silver reveals his cunning, offering false truces and tempting bargains. Jim, though young, plays his part with courage. The island has now become a battlefield between honor and greed. Restless and eager to act, Jim decides on a bold plan. He slips away from the blockhouse and makes his way back to the Hispaniola. By luck and daring, he manages to board the ship. On board, he finds 2 drunken pirates left behind as guards. In a desperate struggle, Jim defeats them and takes control of the ship. Exhausted but triumphant, he beaches the Hispaniola safely, preventing Silver and his men from using it. Jim's courage has saved the expedition, but he is still stranded on the dangerous island. When Jim returns to the stockade, he discovers that the situation has changed. The blockhouse has fallen to Silver and the pirates. Jim is captured. Now, face to face with Long John Silver, Jim's fate seems grim. But Silver is clever. He sees that the pirates are growing restless, doubting his leadership. By keeping Jim alive and treating him with a strange mix of kindness and menace, Silver hopes to strengthen his own position. Jim, though frightened, realizes that Silver is playing a dangerous game, caught between loyalty to his men and his own survival. At last, the pirates march Jim to the place marked on Flint's map. Excitement builds as they imagine the chests of gold and jewels waiting for them. But when they reach the spot and dig, the pit is empty. The treasure has already been removed. The pirates erupt in fury, turning on Silver with violent threats. At that moment, Dr. Livesey, Ben Gunn, and the loyal crew ambush them. A fierce fight breaks out, and the pirates scatter, defeated. The truth is revealed. Ben Gunn had long ago found and hidden the treasure in a safe place. The map, once so powerful, was now worthless. With the treasure safely loaded, the survivors prepare to return home. Silver, still resourceful, manages to slip away before they depart, escaping with a small portion of the treasure. Jim reflects on the adventure, the dangers faced, the friends lost, and the unforgettable characters he met. Long John Silver remains a mystery in his mind, part villain, part hero, and wholly unforgettable. The Hispaniola sails back to England, heavy with gold, but heavier still with memories of Treasure Island. And Jim, forever changed, ends the tale with a promise. Never again will he be tempted by dreams of distant shores and buried treasure. If you enjoyed this recap of Treasure Island, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit the bell for more classic books recaps. Let us know which story you'd like next in the comments.